Hello everybody, JD here. Welcome back to another edition of Western Wilds. Today we're doing episode 6. We're starting off a little different. I had to call the shop and get somebody to come pick me up, bring me to the shop, because, well, as I was getting some work done around the farm, which there's been quite a bit, you'll notice our money's quite a bit down. Some things have been happening. But first of all, we have to get in to the shop. We have a truck we need to buy. Now, I don't really have anything besides my diesel pickup and the flat deck or trailer deck, whatever you want to call it, for hauling things. Well, this popped up in the shop today. And, well, at this kind of price, it's cheap. It's got a few hours on it. We're gonna upgrade it a little bit. I really can't pass this up for having to pick up some things. First of all, I think we're going to do a little modification to it here. That's a big bull bar. I don't know. What do you think? I like that poking out a bit. Single steer. I don't want anything crazy fancy there. The bumper already threw me up big time. We're going to get the visor for it. Exhaust. Big or small. We're not going to have this very long, so I think we'll just leave it as it is. Get some stripes and some flares on it. That looks pretty good. Whoa, 25 grand for a motor difference? Like I said, I think we're only going to be keeping this for a short while, but for now it'll just help out. Pallet auto load, yes. Main color, again, we're going kind of a dark gray look on everything. That looks pretty good. Secondary color, black. Oh, you don't really see anything for the secondary color. Well, we'll leave it at black. The stripes, I think I'm going to leave the red on there. I think that actually looks pretty good. But let's just see. Stripe main color. I want a light gray to keep with our theme. Stripe outer color. Let's go back to that red. Yeah, that adds just a little bit to it. That looks pretty good. I like how that's looking. Rim color, stainless or chrome. We're going chrome rims on everything. All right, so instead of 30 or 29,000, we added 12 grand worth of goodies to it. But you know what? Still for $40,000, I'm getting an old K100 truck with auto load for pallets. Because, well, a few things have been built on the farm, and I'm contemplating maybe, just maybe, getting into some cows here pretty soon. But first of all, let's just buy that. Okay, that's bought. I see there's another Pottinger loader, but considering ours is sitting outside, I don't think we need another one. It's just these things are popping up into the sales. I got to take advantage of it. We're down to 1.5 million, or well, 1.6 just about million. And we got to be careful. Oh god, where did that go? I thought I reset that. Obviously not. Well, yeah, well, let's find out where it is. It's back at the farm. Let's get out of here. Control or Shift Alt R. That should be reset now. to the shop. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, because yeah, that wasn't expected. So I was thinking that it was going to show up at the shop. We were going to pick up the Pottinger and bring it down. Well, anyway, that saves us doing the drive down here for you guys. So let's just jump in this thing. As you can see, I got everything all parked up from where it was. We've done a little bit of cleanup here in the corner. Little bit of cleanup here, and I'm going to show you why. Well, in this corner, and I think a few more trees are going to have to come down, but we've got ourselves a bunch of maple syrup trees that we're hiding in the back corner. Got everything set up here. We're going to make some maple syrup. Just something that, you know, might be a good sale around here. The weather and everything is fine. As you can see, I had somebody come in, cut up all the trees that were in here so that we could clean up around the maple syrup trees and let them start growing and catching the sunlight, because they were all the big spruces and pines had them covered up. I didn't even know they were there. It's kind of nice. I just had to put in a shed and some watering, a few buckets, clean up the grass. Come over here, you see I put a few rocks in that were laying on other parts of the farm. I still have to do all the fencing around here. There's a lot to do. You know, but there's still lots to clean up here on this farm. So anyway, we get back over here to this big fancy Kenworth, and I'll take you over and show you what else we've done. So I've come up with a few things and ideas for sheds and everything. I've been looking around. There is a shed I think we're gonna get. Oh, this thing needs to be fixed big time. Holy crow, we're at 40% damage on it. That's okay. We'll get her fixed up. First thing I want to do is I want to take you down over here. As I told you last time, there's some big changes that have happened. Well, I had a contractor come in, and him and probably about 22 guys came in and ended up with a cow barn. So let's just jump out of here. Let's take you for a little tour of the cow barn here. This is all our milk. We're selling milk. Place for unloading our cows. It's actually quite a nice little cow shed. It's where we feed them. They're going to get sunshine in through the gates and everything, or through the blinds, so that they've got sunshine inside the building, help keep some of the cost of the electricity down. Do they need roll-up doors? Probably not, but you know, it seemed like a safe bet. And here we can get in and let the cows out this way if we need to. Right now they're just kind of... Well, I'm just getting everything set up. I'm not ready for cows in any way, shape, or form. Still have to build all the fences here to give them a nice big pasture. As you can see, we got a few piles of wood we got to get rid of. That's from all the trees they took down. Built ourselves a new manure bunker. We have a nice new concrete pad. And this is a TMR maker. You add your silage, you add your straw, you add your grass. It can be a bale or it can be loose, doesn't matter. And this will turn it into silage, or into TMR for us. So all we got to do then is just unload it here, bring it in and feed the cows. We'll be good to go. We have a nice slurry tank here. Still to come is the slurry extra capacity underground tank, which will be put in before they'll have to put it in over here somewhere. So we'll have to dig up some area here, and then once it's underground, we'll get some new grass and stuff put in. But that's still to come. It's still only mid-September here. There's still a lot to do. But we have our cows. So now I'm going to have to figure out this old slurry pen. You know, it's going to cost about $4,500 to get rid of. So that's got to be done. Now, that's luckily empty. Now, when I talk to the contractor, he says for him to take this one out, we have to get rid of all this manure. They won't truck the manure. And he said they'll gladly come in and take this out and, you know, clean it up. But the manure we have to get rid of. So I'm going to have to go. I got to figure that out. Now, after trying to do all of that field there the other day, I figured something out. That tedder that we had, it wasn't big enough. I had it stuck in my head that we could use the tedder with the two lawnmowers in the front of the tractor. Well, we couldn't. So I traded off that 10-meter tedder, and I got us a little bigger one. So, you know, it was an additional 10 grand. Not bad, but we're a lot wider. We're now doing, I think it's 16 meters instead of 10. And when you're doing a field like that field I did for the county, that extra 6 meters every pass, it made a huge difference. And of course, we've got our windrower. That thing was a lifesaver. And I went in, got it all picked up. It's sitting up in the trailer sitting at the shop. I just dropped it off there. They were kind enough to say I could store it there until I got... Actually, I could go get it now because we can put it into that TMR mixer for all that grass. For all that hay. And then all that grass that I have stored, we could get put in there too. But I don't know if I want to put it all in, because now that I've got the cattle barn down here, I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't put the sheep and the chickens in this same area. Keep the yard so that I can just put, keep the yard clean so I can just add in here for sheds and a silo. We're going to actually do an underground silo so that I don't have big tanks and stuff making the yard look. I don't want them to turn like those ones did. Yeah, granted, it takes a lot of time for them to rust out like this, but you can see this one's starting to lean a little bit, and I don't know if it's really worth keeping and trying to use it, or just get rid of it, put an underground silo in. I'm thinking if I put an underground silo in, it's going to go back over here close, or once I get rid of this slurry pit and this manure pit. They're going to have to dig that out anyways, so this is going to be a fairly open area. I think what we'll do is we'll put the underground underground silo over here. It'll definitely be out of the way. It means we'll have to get rid of that fencing around there, because I'm going to need more than one way into my yard. Yeah, it makes it so that, you know, you don't see everything, but that'll leave us wide open for sheds. And, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of this chicken coop, and I'm going to get a fair-sized chicken coop. I want something that holds, 5 to 1,000 chickens. There's going to be lots of eggs to sell. There's going to be uh, chickens for, just to help feed me, I guess, as well. Um, so, chickens are worth it. The eggs and the chickens alone, that takes out of the grocery budget. So we're gonna put a bigger one in. I know I've seen lots of farms where, you know, they're in the yard. And I don't know, having a few running around the yard, probably not a bad idea. They'll eat a lot of the insects and stuff that are kicking around here. But I don't know where I'm going to put the pen yet. Because if we come over here, as I told you in the last episode, I've been advised to tear this house down. Well, when I tear this house down, I'm going to take the fence out and everything. And I'm going to go all in for a house. It's probably going to set me back a fair bit, but it'll be a house and garage, so I can get some of my trucks parked out of the way. But that's going to leave me with a fairly big yard of really, I like this center section. I think I'm going to keep that. We're going to get some bees, put them in. We'll clean out these old ones and I'll put in the big bee sheds. But I'm not going to put them in the center. I'm going to put them towards the back here where our maple syrup and stuff are. Just that way they're back here. The trees, everything's anything they want to pollinate. There's a stream there for water. But we'll put the bees back here somewhere. This area where this shed and this shed is, I think, is going to be cleared right out as much as we can. I know I've got telephone poles in the yard, but I think I'm going to put in a fair-sized shop. I talked to the guys down at the dealership. They actually offered me $5,000 for this thing. They want to fix it up and put it outside their dealership shop area. I told them with the amount of help and stuff they're giving me, once I start clearing all this garbage out, they can come and get it. They can have it. But I got a few logs I got to get down to the sawmill. I'm going to have to rent some equipment. Now, my flat deck has got the stands that you can actually put up and haul logs. But I don't think you guys want to watch me try and load them. There is the guys at the sawmill have a truck and a trailer. They said if I could rent. Obviously I have my class 1, so I can run this equipment. But here I am, I'm running all over the yard, and I left that damn truck running over there by the cow barn. Well, you know me. Something catches my eye, I go squirrel, and that's about the end of it. So let's take this, get it parked up in the yard. And I don't know what else we're really going to do today. There's still a lot of work to get done. There's some fencing around here. Oh, what did I just do there? Somehow or another, I decided to change. Oh, I think it's C. Nope. No, I don't know what I did there, but anyway. Like I said, I don't do first person to drive these. It's not my favorite way of driving. I don't do so well. I hit things. Holy crow, this thing holds 32 pallets. We may not have to get rid of this. All we may have to do is just get it fixed up a little bit. And the exhaust brake on this is cool. I have to give it that. I love the exhaust brake. I've thought about it, and if we're gonna make fields and stuff, I still gotta buy trailers and gotta buy another truck. Probably get a Max Superliner or something, and I don't know where I want to park this. I'll be honest, I'm just having fun listening to it drive around and using the Jake brake. I would like, oh yeah, that's about typical for me. Let's run into it. Dent up my truck and my trailer. I think I put that big fancy bull bar on there. But this truck here, I think, is really going to help the farm. If it'll hold 32 pallets, that's... Can you imagine? 32 pallets at a time? I think my trailer only holds about... I think when you're using this for trailers, or for bales, it'll only hold 36 bales. But, yeah, that's a lot of pallets that I'm not going to have to load. There's a lot to do yet here today, but I just wanted to bring you in. When I seen that this was in the sale, I thought, you know, what a better way of, you know, updating you on what's going on. There's still a lot to do. Just speeding up some time here. Just maybe something else might pop into the shop. Put that back down to 3. Let's go into the shop. Anything new? No, nothing new in the shop. Alright. Well, with that being said, I think I'm going to call this one. I've shown you everything I believe that's been going on around the farm. I've told you where we're going to put our silo, which will be over here. Got the cow barn set up. Got the TMR mixer all set up. Got a bunch of wood to get picked up. That logging was not fun. I am not good with logging. Thank God for the lumberjack mod. We still got a lot of trees in here. There's still a lot of grass. We've cut all our fields. I don't want to get too far in time because I'll have to recut the fields before I plant them, or before I mow or plow them all and make fields. I think this one right here, I'm just going to plow up and reseed with real grass that we're fertilizing and liming so that we get more out of it. I might still put a silage bunker down, but there is that silage fermenter that I told you about a couple of videos ago, which we could put over by where we're going to put the silo, so that I can just drop straight grass into there and it'll turn it into silage for me, which is another reason I don't want to drop all the grass that we've mowed already into that TMR mixer, because I still got to make some silage. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rent, or I don't know if I'm going to rent it or if I'm going to buy it, but there is a machine that you can use. Looks like a forage header that you just attach to your tractor on the 3-point, and you can come in and you can clean up everything from manure to silage to straw, grass, and just pump it into a trailer. Now, that's something I'm going to have to do. One of these days, I'm going to run up and I'm going to go check out that swimming hole. I've heard that it's actually, even in the fall, the water's still really warm. I'm still thinking on what I want to do with this back pad here. Right now, I'm just parking equipment on it. If I put a great big huge shed and silo and stuff in this corner, I might put more maple trees up in the other corner, and I don't know. I'm going squirrel. I'm losing my focus here. There's still a lot to do, but I wanted to bring you in and show you what's been done. I'm hoping that you guys are liking where we're going with this. There's just so much to do. Luckily, I don't have to do any farming until next year. Um, right now, I think I can plow the fields and stuff, make the fields, because I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna have that small piece that I showed you over by the cow barn. That'll be grass. Then I'll have a grass field to the north of that, and then I'll make two fields to the left of that, and then that big long field that's behind over here. I think that'll be our, so to speak, bumper crop fields. Things like soybeans and canola, and up here we'll have wheat and barley. Just so I can keep getting straw, because I'm gonna need straw. I still have to build places to store all that. We might get a hay barn over by the cow barn, which means doing some more logging, but that's not a big deal. We'll figure it out as we're going. I am spending water or money like it's water. But what do you do? There's things we need. These sales are surely helping, because I bet you buying that big Kenworth brand new is probably 250, $300,000 once you deck it all out and everything. We got that at a pretty good deal. Um, Surprisingly enough, the guys at the shop have been asking about my trucks. I forgot to tell you that. I went in there with the 79, and one of the guys was quite interested in it. He asked if I'd be willing to sell it, and I might be selling a truck or two. I don't need 500 trucks running around. Yeah, they're collector trucks, blah blah blah, my personal builds, what have you. Um, but I don't know yet. Uh, I did make an offer on something stupid. Do I need it? No. Have I always wanted it? Yes, I have. Um, there's one for sale. Um, it's I've been talking to the gentleman. He's about 6 hours away. He's a car collector and stuff, and he's got something I've always wanted. Right now, it's probably not going to be till a springtime thing, um, but it might show up sooner. But I don't really want to buy it until I've got a place to put it. So I've told the gentleman I'm very interested. I'm willing to leave it a deposit so that it can sit over the winter in his storage sheds, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, we could go get it in the spring. Like, it's not something I need, it's something I wanted. I've wanted it since I was a kid. And I'm probably going to get it. Um, we'll just hook up to the Dodge, throw it on the trailer, go and get it and bring it home once I've got somewhere to store this stuff. My main priority, I can sleep in my camper all winter. It's good to go. But I think I need to get this house done by the end of December, early January. Till then, this will just have to get ripped up and tore out and everything else. But that'll be for later on and in another episode. So with that being said, I'm going to cut this one here. Again, please like, please subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm having fun doing this, but I want to know what you guys are thinking. It's that's the whole part of it is, interaction. I'm thinking maybe a live stream, whether or not anybody joins it. I have no idea. I've looked at my analytics. We do have 5 subscribers. Again, one of them is my son. I would like some interaction, really. I think that's the whole point of trying to get out here and do this kind of thing is make you guys laugh, give you something to watch me do dumb stuff, I guess. And I don't know, I would just like some interaction. Even like I said in the last video, a hi, a hello, or great job, or a subscription, a like, anything. With that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I've got a few things I have to do actually around the house. So I would wish you all a good afternoon. Am I going to record another one today? I don't know. I'm going to try and, like I said, try and keep 3 to 4 episodes a week of maybe this. I want to do my other 2 maps, Griffin, Indiana, and Hot Baler on. They're all set up and ready to go. It just as long as the views keep coming, I'm gonna keep putting them out. But I sure would like some feedback or something, just some interaction with you guys that are watching. So you guys have a great day. I will talk to you all later. JD out. Peace.